Oh my god, what have you done?
No, get out of there. Don't look at that. Yeah. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, even the tiles that just don't matter. Just everywhere.
Hello everybody and welcome! My name is Ursa Ryan and today I pit myself against the fabulous MoySauce in a competition to build the best civilization. What counts as the best civilization, you ask? Well, that's up to interpretation. We both have the same save file, an information era wetland start, a 2-player dual-sized map, all with the wonderful Ryzantium modded civilization, which by the way Moy has never seen before and was quite entertaining watching him react to it. And we both separately went away to record 42 turns from turn 208 to 250. After that, we then both met up to debrief and go over each other's save files for the first time. And let me tell you now, the things we do the same are almost as hilarious as the things we do very differently. So sit back, relax, and let MoySauce take over as he goes first. I'll be back shortly after with my attempt.
You got 4 fingers, but 3 toes. What's up with this? Oh, what's up everybody? It's MoySauce from TheCivShow, and today I am a guest on Ursa Ryan's channel. Hello everybody. If you don't know who TheCivShow is, we are a group of 3 hosts that play Civilization 6 every single Sunday in a themed game with completely made up objectives and a completely made up win condition. For example, the other day we did a contest to see how many comets can fall on our cities, and whoever had the most comets fall on their cities was declared the winner. So if you're free every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, feel free to stop by at TheCivShow on Twitch. And you know, we're also on YouTube. Like, we do videos on YouTube, so like you can stumble upon there as well. That'd be kind of great. Yeah. Here we are with playing the Byzantium Empire, starting in, I believe, the Information era. I read over his abilities, and his abilities are great. Now that I've played it once, I understand how amazing this ability is, and I'm challenging you, Ursa Ryan, to build the best railway, the absolute best railway possible, the longest, the most intricate, whatever you wanted to call it, man, but it's gotta be good. Okay, here we go. Information era starts is really crazy. You have 4 settlers right off the bat, which is insane, by the way. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put my first city. Right here seems really good. This seems like a really good first spot to be. It got some 3-2 tiles, got some 2-2 tiles, so let's go there first. So we wanna build aqueducts, we wanna build dams, we wanna build canals. So I know I can build 2 dams here. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna chop this to make it efficient, and I'm gonna put a dam right there. For the Pantheon, since it's turn 1 Pantheon, religious settlements just seems like the most obvious answer ever. And I'm gonna kind of split all of these settlers to go in every single direction. Just seems like fun. For the first science, I want to try to get as close as I can to a science victory. I don't think I can get all the way there, but I might. So I'm gonna try to get the moon landing, and I'm also gonna get, for the civics, I want to get to these tier 4 governments. So how do I do that? I got to go through these 2 things. Globalization first. And for the government, democracy is only really good if I have allies. So I feel like even though the cards on this is really good, I'm probably going to go for communism. I can get some gold, which is always really nice. I can, I can always do like improve, get additional resources. This is really good, especially when you're building power plants, which I plan to do a lot. And I'm gonna grab this too because I can save some production costs from the early bear den, and I can put it into something else. Collectivization. This is gonna be a good card for me because I haven't met anybody. I'm probably not gonna meet anybody for a long time. Builders, yes, absolutely. We're gonna be building a lot of builders because we're gonna be doing a lot of chopping. I'm gonna grab also the Great Engineer and diplomatic policy, diplomatic league. Campus and industrial zones. Yes, 5-year plan. That's like a standard. Everybody has that one. For the governor, I want to grab Magnus. I'm gonna be chopping a lot, so I'm gonna grab him early. Okay, let's do a little bit of planning. If I were to settle here, I can then build a aqueduct and a dam, right? The rule for the dams is that it has to touch the rivers have to touch 2 sides of the hex, so this doesn't count. This does, right? And then I can grab like oh my goodness, this is so good. Let's put an industrial zone. Yeah, we're gonna stack up on these industrial zones, right? I did tell you I'm gonna build a lot of these things. I'm gonna build an industrial zone here and take advantage of the 2 strategic resources there. And so in that case, I'm gonna build a city somewhere over here. Ooh, more, oh, okay, more floodplains. These are more dams, right? Yeah. All right, we got 2 dams. I'm gonna get some gold. I'm gonna have a gold issue really soon. So I'm gonna build that, get me some gold right away. Okay, these pesky barbs are now gonna be an issue to my beautiful, beautiful empire. Moisantine. That sounds really good. Sounds better than Rhizantium. Moisantine? Yeah. Moingarian. Oh, no, this is too perfect. I have to do it. Moigarian. This just sounds better. I'm sorry. I have to. All right, you're gonna go to Moigarian. Oh, I can upgrade Magnus a little bit to make this a little bit better. But this is what I want. This is my goal here, is to get a super high production city and also to build a better railroad than Ursa Ryan. You have arrived at your destination. What does this say? New York? New York? And you know what? I actually would love to start the process of building a lot of dens. So I'm gonna build this in the worst tile possible because it gives me absolutely no bonuses. Okay, I'm gonna start the railway system, though. This very intricate, very cool, very awesome railway system. So I'm gonna go ahead and build that. You can now settle here, which is really cool. Crisp City, Chip City. I guess I'm just gonna Americanize all of the cities, even though I'm from Canada. I really just want to get to the, what is it, not Foreign Ministry, Royal Society? Yeah, this one. I really just want to get to the Royal Society here, so it doesn't really matter what I'm gonna grab here. I guess I will grab, I'll grab Ancestral Hall. Why not? Ooh, Goody Hut? Ooh, where? Oh, over here. Oh, on the one time. Really? Is that really the one that, oh. Let's build a ski resort just for kicks. Right next to a volcano as well. Isn't this where you would love to ski? Right next to Mount Bear, right next to this dormant volcano. These are really nice chalets. I've never really looked at these chalets before, but man, those are really, really cool. You know, I've never really looked at a ski hill before. Wow, I like that. That's so cute. So I totally learned something about industrial zones and their power plants the last time I played this. So coal power plants, although they are better in terms of raw production in that city, this power plant doesn't extend to the other cities around you. And so oil gets extended to 6 tiles, and then nuclear also gets extended to 6 tiles for both production and science. So this is really good in the city that you want, like if you want that city to have a high production, which in this case I do. But my strategy is I'm gonna build a coal here. I'm gonna put Magnus in this city, and then I'm going to have all of these industrial zones power this one city, and this is going to be the city that I produce all of my spaceports and space projects, and this is going to be a super high production city. So that's like the ultimate goal. Again, highest production city and a better railway network than Ursa Ryan. This is why you build dams. Mitigated again. This is the turn after. Ooh, I want to make this really pretty. I'm going to put a mountain tunnel here, and then I'm actually going to put the railway out of here. I'm going to have all the railways come out of this tunnel. Oh, that's going to look cool, man. It's going to look really cool. I'm like ready to go to war with Leventa. I know they have like steel walls. I'm antsy. I just want to get it over with. Sweden, hello. Ooh, a kill as well. You have a kill? Wow, so jealous. I have the stadium now, I do, and I want to build Estadio. 6 turns. Wow, that's so fast. Oh, you denounced me, Sweden? Why did you denounce me? That's so uncalled for. And, ooh, piece of candy. Oh, not piece of candy. Okay, this is the final turn that this is going to be in. Oh, the Earth satellite is done. Nice.
Through its history,
boom.
only
Yes. And this is such a good place for it too. Build the city Ottertop. Oh, Ottertop. That's funny. Okay. Oh my god. And it gave it to me? That's so funny. That's so funny. I can see your cities now, right? Yeah, so let's travel to Stockholm and see what you're building a spaceport too. Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna disrupt that. I don't want you to win. Okay, here's what you missed. I am at war with Leventa because I want to take their city and build another industrial zone for New Hampshire, which has a production of 142, thanks to the Magnus promotion of vertical integration, which gives all nearby industrial zone buildings with regional bonuses, not just the first. I built Biosphere, which has a parking lot of the 21st century, which is just a little corner over here next to a wonderful neighborhood. I also built the Sydney Opera House over in Moygarian, looking mighty fine on the coastline. Never really build that very often either. Also, the 21st century parking lot right here. It really sucks when you have an artifact in the middle of your land and you just want to improve the tile. So I built an archaeological museum in Moygarian just so I can get this stupid artifact out of the way. Thank you very much. Let's build a seaport. No. Oh, I thought I killed my settler. Oh my god. Oh, that would have been so bad. Synthetic technocracy, however you pronounce this, taking that tier 4 government plus 3 era score. Look at all of these wild card slots. That is wild. Yeah, okay. Oh my, 24 production. Oh my god, yes. I'll keep Rhinopolis. Only because it's the furthest city away from my empire, though. I will keep Rhinopolis. I could grab automation warfare, sure. I get some uranium. I get a giant death robot, which is also really cool. My giant death robot is coming to a party in Leventa. Heard that there's a big party in Leventa. Is coming on over. And kablamo. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby. Wait, this is called Big Hot Rock? Okay, I have an idea. I'm sorry, Rhinopolis. Now, we could have built a Golden Gate Bridge between Big Hot Rock and Big Hot Hard Place. Then it would have been stuck between a rock and a hard place. Shipwreck, you don't see this. His name is Lord Sucklington? Sometimes the jokes write themselves, man. I don't even have to say anything about that one. I'm going to completely take over Leventa with my giant death robots. Yeah. And finally, the whole reason that this was done was so that I can build an industrial zone. This railway goes from Big Hot Hard Place to the north, over the aluminum, around the bend, into Tiny Town, of course also into the bar, coming down here, forks at the industrial plant, goes to birthplace of Paul, also goes into Leventa, burning to the ground, but that's not your concern. Gonna go eventually, or next turn, into Sleep Country, Canada. Takes a weird U-turns over here on this horse into Railway Station, which then this, very unironically, splits off into 3, maybe this, I don't know if it does this yet, but 3 different directions to New Hampshire, over to the Tower of Moy, into the Weasel Den, through the mountains, to Potato Chip City, and then finally into more Moygarian and into the toilets. This is a rail system, folks. I could build another nuclear device. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna build a nice little aerodrome over here, close to Sweden for no particular reason whatsoever. Oh, it finally happened. A nuclear disaster from a nuclear power plant exploding. Oh man, that was okay. That was kind of cool. Okay, Sweden, listen, you've been a great enemy. Not really. Oh, wow. Oh, but wait, we're not done yet. Hold on. Oh yeah. This is a disaster for Sweden. This went from probably a pretty decent game to absolutely dreadful. Do you even have any military? Oh man, now I feel kind of bad. No, I don't. Can I build thermonuclear device? 88 turns? That's too long. I got 4 turns, my dude. Yes, yes. This is one of my favorite wonders. I'll tell you why. Ready? This guy right here. That's a very nice score. It's a very nice score. Oh, oh, that's a big one. Oh my god. That is devastating. Oh. Now you may ask yourself, do you feel good getting up in the morning, Moy? Yes, I do. You may also ask, Moy, how do you sleep at night? And I would say, like a baby. Ursa Ryan's gonna load this save and he's like, why are you building so many neighborhoods? really have an answer. Just cuz, man. Why not? You gotta put your people somewhere. There's lots of green mist here, but honestly, it's just natural. It's Aurora Borealis, really, in the middle of the world. It's totally natural, totally fine. Yeah, we have a very developed empire, very good rail system. Our citizens would love how easy it is to transit all over, not only the city, but the country. You can go from city to city to city, absolutely no problem. And it is cheap, affordable, and there's more than enough housing in the land of Byzantium. Something that modern day politicians need to take into account. Build those homes. Make it affordable. That's it. Can't wait to see your empire, Ursa Ryan.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the aim of this challenge is that we have 42 turns to make the best empire possible. Best is a very subjective word. Now, when you think best, you may feel, ooh, maybe it's really high appeal, somewhere I'd want to live. A scientific metropolis, a cultural dreamland. No, for me, best is the place where the city of Byzantium can grow endlessly, the early bears can sprawl over the world like a little sequence of metallic ants. I'm going to try and create my very own Coruscant, a world without end of city. One city that rules it all. My aim is to basically expand out as much as I can and to have a district on every tile that will allow it. To that end, the yields of the tiles may barely matter to me. Districts on an information era start can be built in one turn. I care not for the petty yields of tiles. 2 food, 2 production, 3 food to production. It means nothing. Districts, I say. Districts. So essentially, my priority is going to be find a luxury, find a strategic, and make sure my city goes right on top of it. Because then I have a district on top of something I can't normally put a district on. Explore, my pretties. Explore. I have no need for you. Also, our endless city needs to be a bit of a utopia, so we'll go democratic, kind of like all of the policy cards here. That way we can do things like have public works, New Deal, extra yields. In fact, actually, I'm just going to go for extra yields on everything. Let's get every single plan we can. Also, whilst I'm very tempted to go religious settlements, I reckon a 13 population city can kick settlers out pretty quick. So I'm going to go builder and city growth rate. That way my cities will grow nice and fast, people have lots of population, and I will put districts down everywhere. Quick, chop it down, chop it down. It must be replaced with nothing but district. I've already set up 3 cities now, and look at this. The Empire mode map is going to be very exciting. Don't forget, with Byzantium, aqueducts, canals, and dams all provide major adjacencies to districts. So pretty much, these just get put down everywhere I can. And then you know what? I think the one thing I would love to do is be rich. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be rich today, ladies and gentlemen. Seem to be hemorrhaging gold for some reason. Who really knows why? Let's not worry about it. Oh, early bears. 3 with every encampment, the early bear den. Best bit about them? They have 5 movement with logistics, and I can chop woods with them, so I can get these districts down more. Also, flood whilst building a dam. Every time. There is such momentum with chopping things out because everything is one turn. Like everything is one turn. So you can put about 4 districts down in a single turn if you're lucky. Like locusts, we spread, chopping every single thing that can be removed to put down some glorious things. Hang on, where is it? There's a +6. That's not even the best. +8 commercial hub double to 16 gold. Yes, we will be rich. Rich beyond our wildest dreams. Not enough though. Every tile must go. Everything must go. Oh yeah, and it goes without saying, every tile has to have a railroad on it, right? That's just the rules. Birthplace of Paul. Forgotten that was in here. Whoa. And you see, my big brain has just kicked into overdrive here. I noticed that there's a card called Public Transport, which gives neighborhoods gold, but more importantly, gives cities food and production, as long as they're charming or breathtaking. I was building lots of industrial zones and early bear dens. Very useful things. But if I focus more on high appeal tiles like theatre squares, holy sites, that sort of thing, I can make some really nice neighborhoods, especially along the coast, that cause my cities to thrive, even when I get rid of all of the lands around. Actually, this isn't too bad an idea. Ursa's on to something. Also, all of my gold is going on settlers. Expand we shall. It's actually a big priority to make sure that every city that can get a canal has a canal, because I like these districts. They look lovely. Looks like Sweden is the other person on the map. Also looks like I have my own continent. Shall I invade? Shall I attack? Or shall I just seal off this continent as a beautiful little, like, metropolitan paradise? I don't know. We'll see how we go. 25 turns left, and as you can see, I am rapidly replacing all evidence of life on this continent with nothing but neighborhoods. Check out this card. 73 food, 29 production, 32 gold from public transport. It's only going to get worse. In Byzantium, the expression spend the afternoon in Autotopia means to have a wonderful time. Well, Inquisitive Ossa's channel is wonderful, so this I approve of. Well, that might put a small dent in my plans. Oh, okay. Things need fixing. You know, I'm beginning to sense a theme. Oh dear. 15 turns remaining, and I have put a railroad on every single tile on my continent. What do I do now? Need more space, more expansion. Need to continue growing. Golden Age in the future era. Is it ominous if I say that I don't need the giant death robot because I'm just about to get one myself? Hehehehe. Gonna go sky and stars. It gives me tons of 3 Eurekas. Lovely. Boost right through the tech tree. Also, I've started to colonize, and yeah, I'm building railroad everywhere because my early bears literally cannot rest. They are incapable of it. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Of course, the early bears, military engineers, they can rush green districts. And because they're only worth 1 production, because we're in the information era, literally, a single charge finishes it in one go. I can't finish multiple districts in the same turn, but that actually meant that I could have been building faster. You know what? We learn these things. Haha, the mythical agent Gertrude is fomenting unrest. I have a lot of spies, and yeah, there's Sally. Steve is on the way. Oh, you know who I'm searching for. There's only one. 10 turns remaining. And I built a biosphere. I'm not entirely sure why I built a biosphere. I just liked the idea of having more appeal on tiles near neighborhoods, so there you go. Biosphere. Oh yeah, that's why I did biosphere. Yeah, there you go. I get tourism from all of my energy now. Huzzah! I had a few turns left. Look at all the neighborhoods in the background. That's ridiculous. I launched an Earth satellite. Was there any real reason for me doing this? No, not really, but sometimes you just have to. No, there's only 2 turns left. Don't do this to me. No. Also, I'm on the moon. Why? No one's entirely sure, but I am. I'm on the moon. Well, there we go. The turn 250. Have we done enough to beat Moy? Let's find out. This is the first time I'm seeing this.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my lord, it is. Okay, so already I can see a Stadio.
Yeah.
That is a great shout. Look at that. And, oh, you've got loads of wonders going on.
Can you find them all?
So, let's have a look. So, we've got Opera House on the coast. I can see a Stadio here. Biosphere. You know what? I have a horrible feeling we've put Biosphere on exactly the same tile.
That's so funny.
Scary.
There's one more.
Let's have a look.
You're really cold. And it is also really cold.
Yeah. Oh my god, what have you done?
No, really cold. Real coldest you can be. Get out of there. Don't look at that yet. We're not there. There you go.
Here we go,
There
Penguin Wonder. Okay, we have to go back. What has happened over there? What have you done?
Okay, well, you know what? I built, if you go to the left a little bit, the last city I built was Big Hot Hard Place. So I had, there's Big Hard Rock, which is a volcano, and then Big Hot Hard Place. So that's the joke behind that.
Yep. That's quite literal and sensible. I agree with that entirely.
And if you see the railway going all the way to the north through the channel of like the one tile little chokehold, it goes through there and all the way throughout my entire empire. You'd be proud of that one. I
am obligated now to do a railroad search.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. It goes through the mountains as well. It goes all the way to the other. Oh, it's brilliant, Ursa. It's brilliant. My objective was to build a better railway system than you, so I hope I achieved that, and I don't know what yours looks like, but I hope I was able to do that.
You know what? Just seeing this makes me proud. This is what every Civ game needs. Any late game Civ needs a railroad like this. So, okay, so I can see, so obviously you started You have a lovely capital set a little bit back from the sea. What was the sort of like theme you were going for then? Were you just sort of going for anything in particular, or did you have like a challenge in mind?
If you look at the city that you're currently on, look how much production does it have? No. New Hampshire.
Oh my lord, 250. Wow.
Look at all the. So my theme was I want to get this city the highest production possible, and so if you look at all of the cities that are on this island, every single city that is on this island has an industrial zone within 6 tiles of this city. And so all of them are contributing their nuclear power plants to this city, which I learned, by the way, that coal power plants do not extend 6 tiles out. It's only oil and nuclear, and I learned that from this game. Every single industrial zone in this island is contributing to this this production, and so I built a spaceport here as well, and I was seeing how many projects I can get done, and I got them all done. Actually, I got them all done except the laser, which I guess is not included because science victory is turned off.
Yes, but you did everything else. A fair play. Yeah, no, I can just like look at the production there. So you can see 44 coming in from power plant, 72 from factory. I love that. That is very satisfying. Because I knew that the coal doesn't work because it has no intrinsic production bonus, does it? It's just the adjacency that gets multiplied rather than it sort of having anything itself. But look at that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so New Hampshire has the coal power plant, but then everyone else has like the oil, has nuclear. Because I was specifically, I'm like, I never build nuclear plants, and I want to build these. And I only had one explode, and it was a little explosion. I didn't get a big explosion.
That's fine. It's just a small, tiny explosion. That's not a problem.
I wanted to see, I'm like, how long do these last? It lasted like over 20, 30 turns, and then it finally exploded. So I was like, it's kind of worth it, in my opinion. You can build one late game and get away with it.
So you got uranium being used everywhere. I can see you then sort of went to the right, but I mean, I'm still seeing a lot of radiation. What went wrong with poor old Sweden?
You know, I got to a point where I got a little bored, and I was like, okay, let's just do it. I'm like, so my trigger finger got a little happy. I have so much uranium, even after all the nuclear plants. I still have a ton, and during the last era, I got a golden age, and I got a giant death robot, which you can see in Vastras, however you pronounce that.
Of course, yeah.
And I was like, all right, I guess it's time. So then I nuked every single one of their cities, even the last one, but I kept it there just to say that Sweden still exists, but barely. And I also took all the city-states as well, except for Ayutthaya.
Oh my lord, you did! Leventa, I didn't even see Leventa had gone. Oh.
Leventa, I needed to include another industrial zone, so I had to take it just so I can have another industrial zone there.
I mean, that's fair.
I had no choice. There's no choice.
I love it, though. I love it, and everything seems like so well thought out. These industrial zones are mesmerizing in how you've done them. Man, I wish I put anywhere near as much thought in. This is crazy.
And they're all like your ability, the Ryzantium ability of the aqueducts and the dams having adjacency. When I came into this, I'm like, oh, that's terrible. Like that's whatever. Like I don't really care. I'd barely build these things. But then playing on this wetlands map, oh my god, they're everywhere. There's so many dams, so many aqueducts. And so like the adjacencies. Look at all the adjacent. They're all so good. The average is like +4, and there's so many +6s. It was amazing.
It's really fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of, it comes online quite late is the only problem. And the real issue is actually this Civ is terrible industrial zones because you actually get less adjacency than you would normally do because you don't get the regular district adjacency, but it's everything else that gets it. So the commercial hubs, you can get some monster commercial hubs, I've noticed. Yeah. Oh, I love this. This is amazing.
So yeah, this is my empire. Ta-da! And also, I have 1,071 score. That is my score. If I beat you, then yes.
Oh, I have no idea what my score is, actually. No idea at all. All right, shall I show you mine?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the one thing I really did enjoy from your empire was your valiant attempt at putting railroads down. That is...
Oh, no.
That was a really good thing.
No!
No, I'm glad that you've got that as an important thing that you need to do in Civ 6. It is, after all, a railway simulator. However, you could necessarily maybe go one step further. You connected all your cities, and that was a good thing. But do you want to have a guess at how much railroad I put down?
You have every single tile as a railway? I thought about it, but I didn't have enough people.
Yeah, let's just have a look at this quickly.
Oh my god, you have so many neighborhoods too. That's so funny.
So there's my railroad.
I'm
335 tiles of railroad.
I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, even the tiles that just don't matter. Just everywhere.
I'll be honest, my ambition ran out in this area.
How in the world?
And Sweden hates me, so they wouldn't let me in. But so they don't get railroad, but I get some railroad.
Wow.
That's the important thing.
I'm so impressed. Oh, you went west. Okay, to the little island here.
Yeah, so my kind of plan for this run was I wanted to remove nature as much as I could. I didn't want to be able to see or touch the ground, right? This had to be one endless city, like we're sort of like, Coruscant style, just endless planet of cities. So I was like, can I put district on every single tile? So... So when I say I was really impressed by your planning out of your district, like I meant it, because I didn't really plan so much. I just sort of slapped down.
That's so funny, because by the end, if you notice, I was building neighborhoods in every single one of my cities, because I actually had the same thought of like whatever, I never build these neighborhoods, and like I just want to build them everywhere, and you literally built them everywhere.
Well, the problem I had was I was building them everywhere, and it was all going great, and then, like, no joke, every single one of my cities started to starve. Everyone was dying. Like, nobody had any food. And I was like, oh no, this is a terrible thing. And then I remembered, this card?
Yes.
The public transport card. And I've never, ever legitimately used this in a game. Like, I cannot remember the last time I used this card, but I was like, okay, this is the time. And then I realized that building industrial zones and spaceports was the worst thing I could be doing, because they were making all the neighborhoods around them really, really bad. And then obviously there was all this floodplain and everything. So I was like, right, stop building that. Just holy sites and theater squares. Like, how much of a decent appeal can I drive?
Wow, we had completely different strategy, but I like looking at yours. I like looking at all the neighborhoods. Oh, that should be a challenge, man. How many neighborhoods can you build in your empire and still win?
Yeah, legitimately, like without shooting yourself in the foot, how much can you be? 117 I managed in the end.
Did you chop trees to like increase neighborhoods? Like, were you able to build 2 neighborhoods in a turn because you chopped a tree?
Oh yeah, everything's gone.
God.
Like, there is no nature here. There is not a single marsh, wood, rainforest. All the fish are gone. They're all gone. Like, if it could get chopped, I feel bad about what I did.
No, it's fine, man. Yeah, like you said, biosphere on the exact same tile too. Love it.
Yeah, I didn't build the others, and so you've done some things much better. I didn't get any of the wonders down apart from biosphere, and in the end biosphere actually did nothing for me because everything's gone, but it would increase. So that sort of failed, and my science progress is like nowhere near yours. I'm only just going to Mars, and that was kind of like 135 production. That's nothing. It's terrible.
Yeah, but that's all natural. That's pretty good, because you have... Oh, yours comes from the early bear's den, too. Okay.
Yeah, I had a couple of those. Again, not good if you're trying to increase appeal. I think we should increase appeal, personally. But no, apparently not. They suck the life out of all the neighborhoods.
Already good enough.
Exactly, but then I ran out of ambition. I didn't settle any of this like you did, and I didn't nuke Sweden. Is that a positive? I don't know.
I mean, that's up to you whether that's a positive or not. I thought it would increase my score, but I'm looking at your score. You have 1,200, man. What? You crushed me. I guess the empire, like how big your empire. Yeah, 786. Oh my god.
I love the fact we went so differently on it, though. That is really cool. I'm intrigued. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave both save files up and take some screenshots of both, and we'll put it up as a poll and see who's created the better and more fun and more awesome empire. We'll see what the people think.
Yeah, yours is gonna win, man. You have all these neighborhoods. It's such a good meme. I wish I did that. Dang,
I
man,
don't know.
I'm so jealous.
You put thought into it, though. You had like adjacency and wonders and nukes. I can't compete with that.
Yeah, but you had a meme. Okay, nobody likes anything more than a meme.
Let's find out. So there we have it, and dear audience, I now need your help. I've just put up a community post asking for your vote. Who wins this challenge out of myself and Moy? Did you like Moy's educated, refined, nuke-tastic Wonderfest? Or did you like my decimation of wildlife and endless railroad? Come by and vote. I've left a link in the description of the video, and I'll put a comment on the video as well so you can see where to vote. And while you're at it, in the comments, let me know if you enjoyed seeing this sort of thing, whether you'd be up for more collaborations with other YouTubers of this kind. And finally, just as a quick favour to me, please can you go and show MoySauce and TheCivShow just a little bit of love. I've left all the links to all of their content on YouTube and all of the other platforms in the description of the video and on a comment of my own. They're wonderful, they deserve all the attention, all of the views, so from me, go and say hi. Until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video, which I am currently about to go and run to now. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!